Alright folks, here we go. Another edition of Come Bogey with me. We're at Eagle Crest. Reminder, this is a par 60 course. I'm trying to put up a 78. That's a bogey on every hole. Playing one here, and actually this is my last hole of the day because I skipped one. There's a big group ahead of me that I did not want to play behind. And so, came back to that one at the end. And I put up a bogey there, which is what I would have scored myself if I had just skipped it overall, I think. I skipped hole 2. I had a terrible time on that hole. It was a triple bogey, my only triple of the day. On hole 3 here, which I would say is probably my best hole on the course, I put myself in a great position for a birdie and got a little excited there. Didn't quite get it. Put it in for a par, though. Hole 4. We're feeling pretty good, right? At this point, I had my triple bogey blow up, but I just parred the last one, so I'm pretty confident going into this that I can put up something decent. Also let you know, right, this is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got off work. I came down to the course. Had the whole place to myself. Like I said, once I skipped past that group, which was great because it made it really easy to film pretty much every shot. Even shitty shots like that. But yeah, here we go on hole 5. Now this is my nemesis, okay? This is my absolute least favorite hole on this course. This is one of my best goes at it. Put it over here by the water. Now I'm ready to chip right up there on the green, and I top the crap out of it. But a little bit of luck, it runs up, to, I don't know, 30, 40 feet out or whatever, right? Here I am with the wedge, and I'm going to say this. Look, I felt best today on this day with a wedge in my hands. The shots were doing what I wanted them to do, and that feels rare to me sometimes. That's a bogey. That's my par. I'm fine with that on 5. Here we are on 6. We're 103 yards out. Yes, look, I know, that's not difficult, but I'm just trying to get consistent and put bogeys up here, folks. Put it right on the green. Decent putt, not quite where I wanted it, but look, hey, this is not an easy one, and I still put it in for par. All right, hole 7, 108. I'm +7 here. I'm right behind pace, so I need a bogey here to get back on pace, and I'm feeling pretty good about that tee shot. Here goes another birdie putt, and we're leaving it just to the right a little bit. But another par, which again for me with bogey golf is a birdie. So now I'm on pace, +7 through 7. Now here comes hole 8. Par 3 is 140 yards out. I was a little bit to the left. I was actually surprised how far that went, but still about pin high. Not my best chip, but also not my worst. Now this is a very makeable putt that I just couldn't put in. So my putting was not phenomenal today, but I didn't get myself in a lot of trouble, more so in the front 9 than the back. Here I am at hole 9. Usually play this one really well. It's a par 4. It's a long one. It's wide open. I put it in the bunker though. Not my best. And then this shot really is the one that hurts me on this hole, putting this short. It's kind of a big raised green, right? So you really got to get it up there, and I just didn't make solid contact. And then you miss, that. Beautiful shot of Vegas in the background there. All right, through 9, I'm +10. Pretty close to my, what I want to be doing. And I would say hole 10 is where things start to devolve. So that was a great first shot, not a good second shot, not a really good third shot. But here, this shot right here, if I could have one shot back all day, it would be that right there. I easily could have put myself in position for that bogey. Instead, I do that, and it results in a 3-putt. So not feeling great. And here's the thing. This is the thing about golf, right? Is like after that happens, your confidence shaking. I was feeling so good. Actually, really good out right here. Like I felt good about this even. I was like, okay, I'm back on it. We're good. I think I maybe just had the one or two 3-putts on the front 9. But then you do one of those. And then you do one of these. And now you're starting to wonder about your life choices. Hole 12, 202, I went with a little 4 hybrid, topped it, thus still being out about 60, 70 yards. And again, this is just where things start to go a little funny. Now, this is actually a pretty decent putt, though, I'm going to say. Put myself close enough to just tap it in. So, again, builds a little bit of confidence, right? You put it right next to it. Oh, wait. Then you do that. All right, now this is a par 4. Again, this is usually one of my better holes. And what do? I take a drop. I go out of bounds. I couldn't find my ball. I had to take a drop. This is one of the best holes on the whole course for me. And I find myself putting up, what, a double on this one, I think it was. I should probably put that in the video. But yeah, end up missing that putt, going up there, getting my little tap in, and we're on to 14. Plus 18. So now I'm not outrageously off pace. I'd have to par my way through these last few holes in order to get where I want to be. But I'm not outrageously off my pace. Now that shot right there was jacked up. I hit a rock, it messed it up, but it resulted in one of my best sequences of the day. Because now I'm off the green, I put up a great chip, and I'm gonna walk right up there and smack that ball into the hole. So that's an up and down in my book. Just a waste shot before it. Still feeling good though, feeling confident. Plus 19 through 15. All right, I need a birdie and a couple of pars. Can I do it? Gotta have a great shot here. Oh wait. Instead I did that. Now that is when you start to realize, all right, I don't think I'm gonna get my 78 today. All right, I don't think I'm gonna get my bogey golf today. Here's the thing though, right? I've watched this round back a few times, and it's like there's just a lot of opportunities to not, waste strokes, right? There's a lot of different places, whether it's simple putt, a duff shot like that, where I could have saved strokes. The drop that I took on 10, I think it were on 14. So there's a lot to look forward to in the next round. I felt like with some luck, I could have been in better shape, because I don't feel like in general there was a bunch of bad shots on the day. Now I will say I need to get better off the tee, and this hole is actually really indicative of that, right? It's 95 yards out. Put it on the green, guy. But again, a decent chip, and that was the best part of my game was the wedges today. Getting increasingly confident with those. Now that, seeing, you could tell, right? I'm getting frustrated here. It's just missing putts. I actually missed my first shot recording it, but on this hole 18. But this is a really easy one. There's a big slope down that you can see me checking. All you got to do is get over the slope, and I put it in the sand, right? So, just not my best hole to end the day, but a pretty nice shot here to put myself on the green and give myself a chance at my par, and instead, just leave it a tad short. But hey, look, I think it was it 83, 84, 83, 84 this day? Again, I can see myself shaving 7 shots off. I just got to keep working at it.